Death, Empress, Nine of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. Okay. There might be certain people around you that don't want to see you grow. It really doesn't have anything to do with you, even though they make it personal about you. It's really about themselves, but they personalize it towards you to put their attention on someone else, hating someone else for doing something besides just doing it themselves. Right? Like, the person that I'm getting is, this person doesn't want to see anyone else get better. And they will do anything to stop you, keep you in your head, Nine of Swords, from growing, Eight of Pentacles. They'll stop at nothing to stop your growth and keep you more in an anxiety state of not knowing, or just being shady, right? Being friendly to your face, but talking shit behind your back. But they're only being friendly to gain information so they could use it against you, use it as gossip and twist it. Maybe someone else is trying to get them to do the dirty work for them. Hangman. They want to keep you hung up on life, right? Anxiety, the Hangman, the Empress. They just want to take this Empress down, but they have lofty goals to go after an Empress. I mean, the Empress is the mother of the universe. You think you're gonna go up against Mother Earth? What the fuck are you thinking? You know, this is the type of mentality that I'm getting from this person. I'm getting a male energy, like a thirsty 30-year-old energy, where he doesn't have a lot of responsibility in life. He's I'd say what people would call a man baby. You know, he lives at home with his parents still, and even if that's happening, he doesn't pay rent. He just lets mommy do his laundry at 30 years old. He lets mommy go grocery shopping, and he just flutters around his home that he's grown up in, like a king, right? And he doesn't think anything of that. But then at the same time, he looks at an Empress and hates her for her regal work, for all the work that she's done, for the power that she has spiritually, physically, mentally. She's the creator. She's the creatress. It's light. It's exponential light that comes from her. She's she's the mother of everything. And this person somehow wanted to stop that person, an Empress, you maybe, from going anywhere. This person could be outwardly racist to say, you're two different nationalities, let's call it. This person could be outwardly racist to your nationality, but at the same time try to date you, right? So he will make fun of your race, but then at the same time try to get in your pants, try to date you, and actually be really controlling and obsessive about you at the same time. It's these kind of confusing mentalities that get people stuck, right? They'll start talking shit about you once their advances towards you are declined, right? So they'll butter up to you and be your best friend, but then as soon as they realize that you're not going to give them a chance, or you're dating someone new now, then they get spiteful, and then they start talking shit about you. So they're obsessed with you and they love you, but then they talk shit about you behind your back, right? They're obsessed with status and money, but they don't do anything about it themselves. Again, they live at home with mommy and daddy doing all the work for them. they just walk around pretending to be the next Jordan Belfort, the next Wolf of Wall Street. Doesn't even pay his own rent, right? Just sits at home. But obsessed with money at the same time, and only works for pyramid schemes. But then tries to sell you on the newest pyramid scheme that he's in, and then gets mad at you when you don't take his dirty deal. You see the manipulation of this person? This person could cause a tantrum once they realize that you're dating someone new because they thought that they had control over you, that you were just theirs. They try to be your friend only if there's money involved, only if there's a benefit for them. But then at the same time, when you're not in the same room as them, they're talking shit on your name. So they're two-faced and they're conniving. But they're so stupid because they don't realize that their stupid, shoddy deals that they think they're being, slick salesmen with are just ridiculous. And they can't even see it for themselves, right? So they're blindsided by reality and what's really being happening. Like, they're in a pyramid scheme, but they don't realize it, right? They think it's like, we've all been there, like, when we're young, but you can't get mad at other people for saying no to you. You have to realize what you're in and what you're doing, what you're saying, right? Usually this person will just take offense to anything that doesn't go their way because they're a spoiled little brat. They're a man baby living at home and getting everything done for them. There is a certain thing, what happens when you live on your own is that you have to deal with everything on your own. Even though it's monotonous and annoying and no one wants to do all the adult-like things, you become responsible for yourself, right? No one's gonna want to date a man baby and become his mother. He already has a mommy, right? Why do you want to date a baby? Like, just adopt at that point, right? Like, you want an adult that can also hold their own weight and carry their own weight plus some. That's the type of person that this person is not. But then at the same time, they're going after someone, I guess they want to emulate deep down inside, but they're too lazy to do what they need to do about it, right? Sometimes work is hard. Sometimes finding work is hard. Sometimes life is just unlivable and you want to give up and, shut the switch off or whatever you want to call it, but you have to realize that life is hard and it's annoying and you grind it out sometimes being an adult because you just have to. You have to do this sometimes, right? So you have to learn to enjoy the process, even if you're just putting in the work. Enjoy putting in the work and take responsibility for it. This person does not do that. They want you hung up. Why do they want you hung up? Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. They just don't want you to be able to make a decision. They don't want you to be able to get to your world, right? And in order to get to the world, like a great ending, is this beautiful waterfall. It's good, smooth sailing. You have to do a lot of planning and you have to have a lot of diligence to remain on course, even when life gets hard, even when life gets annoying, people get in the way, what have you. You have to learn how to trust your intuition to know who's around you and who's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone that could be masquerading as a friend, but he's not. He is just someone trying to get things out of you. You're just a cash cow in his eyes. So while you're focusing on your world and getting to there, this person wants to stop any sort of decision making that you can, do for yourself, get in the way of your planning. 10 of Wands, exactly. Wow. They want to overburden you so much that you never get to where you're looking to go. This is all just for control or to make themselves feel better, which is really the sick part of this, is that they can easily just go forth and go after their own dreams and not be lazy. But they want to overburden, they want to take their energy of what they could be focusing on themselves with and take that energy and overburden you, give you 50 pounds more weight on your back for no reason, stress you out to the point where you have anxiety, to the point where you're focusing on them and combating their energy versus focusing on where you want to go in the world. Okay, what else about this person? Deadline. They want to keep you, like, there's 8 of Wands and deadline. Like, I feel like they want to, like, pressure you with time in some way. If anyone ever pressures you with any sort of timeline, tell them to go, you know, take a long walk off a short pier. No one should be pressuring you with time. It's a lifestyle. They're in the closet. Secrets being held on the down low. This person could be on the down low. Which brings in a whole nother layer to why they're trying to get into your success, your happiness. You have to learn to trust your intuition when it comes to people and who you think are your friends, who you think are your acquaintances. It's not to be like completely paranoid in life all the time, because that's no fun for anybody, and you might deter people that way as well. But to have enough healthy paranoia and just learn to read the facts of what this person is doing around you, what they're saying around you, and the energy that you feel inside your gut telling you how you really feel about the situation between the two. This person is definitely sneaky, not even with you, but with other people. With the lifestyle card, you know, they're sneaky. They're pretending to be heterosexual, dating females, right? But they're not. They also have a little side gig, let's call it. They might try to woo you, you know, with this fake appreciation, you know, and be like, well, it's all love. We're all friends in love. We've been friends forever. I love you. We're friends. You're not. And you'll know by the way you feel. It's not about the words. It's about the body language and the vibe. Right? It's something that you just can't ignore once you learn to listen to it. Once you listen to your intuition and do enough practice where you can actually trust it 100%, that's where the real freedom comes in and the real power with your intuition, because you listen to it, you know it's going to lead you rightly, and you take it and it helps you. But it takes a lot of trial and error to learn to listen to it versus listening to your fear or anxiety or something else, right? But if you are in tune with your intuition and you trust it and you know you can, this person will give you signs that they're not to be trusted, and you should just take them. It doesn't mean that you have to fight with them and call them out on it, but just be like, all right, friend, quote unquote, see you never, you know, see you some other time, and then just kind of drift away.